Hello everyone. Today's topic is Nepal government's fiscal year 2083 2084's policy and program, especially the digitalization part that the government is focusing on. The Public Research Institute, the government think tank in Nepal, has invited me to speak on this topic today. And the document basically talks about a lot of things, like when developing the policy and programs, terms like digital hubs, or rather regional digital hubs, G cloud, green computing, AI computing, and a lot of things. But what I found lacking in the document is those if you look at the AI industry, which is moving rapidly towards the agentic AI, and I did not find a lot of things focusing on the latest development in artificial intelligence, like autonomous system, vibe coding, and a global trend has been the creation of one person company rather than small team company using AI. Basically, some of them have been able to develop very big companies, small team, already $1 billion company. That type of entrepreneurial initiatives I did not find in the document. Also, there is a lack of clarity in the document regarding how exactly all those things are being implemented. Maybe those details are coming, but I did not really find anything in the document. Also, a few things, it talks a lot about cybersecurity, but cybersecurity is really becoming very, very complicated. For example, how exactly to manage security in the autonomous system. There are internal threats and external threats, and threats related to the behavior, threats related to technological tools, and I did not find that. And also, there is a lot of discussion about the use of AI in virtual learning and higher education and schools, but I did not really find how exactly that thing works, given that Nepal has 124 different languages, and all of them are low resources languages, and there are not a lot of documents developed in like documents in really AI systems developed based on those systems, and how exactly those things will be implemented, and there is not a lot of clarity regarding these things in that. And also, the document talks about a lot of institutional mechanisms, but it is important to note here that the technological landscape is rapidly moving toward decentralized autonomous system, and the way that the AI system is being managed currently is becoming outdated. So there is a kind of structural mismatch in the document. A policy that are designed for systems that are basically becoming already outdated, like management and workflow control and that type of thing, and also human-led coding and that thing becoming, those things are really becoming outdated, because real-world autonomous, distributed, and self-optimizing systems are being rapidly developed and implemented all over the world, and those things I did not find in the document. So pretty much the document can be said that it is optimized for a technology paradigm that is already becoming obsolete. Also, Nepal is trying to position itself as a regional technology hub, according to the document, and but also it is important to move from regulating procedures and executing different layers, and more important, to move towards enabling founding infrastructure needed for the AI industry. One of them is the what they call the intent driven system, like vibe coding type of technologies. Those types of things I did not find in the document. It is important that outcomes, basically what exactly are the outcomes of all those digitalization initiatives, AI and other technology, interoperability and data flow. Those things are really important compared to manual process that the document emphasizes a lot. So currently, what countries like Nepal and other global south countries need is not how to manage a digital system, but how to design an ecosystem, AI ecosystem, or kind of digital ecosystem, where intelligent systems, like different generations of artificial intelligence technologies, can safely and effectively operate at scale. And that is really, really important for all countries all over the world. And also, just reading the document, it basically treats almost not explicitly, but artificial intelligence as a sector. So here, artificial intelligence is not a sector. It should be viewed as a kind of infrastructure. Infrastructure means it just like the electricity and internet. Electricity and internet basically transform pretty much every industry in the world. Manufacturing needs electricity, households need electricity, services need electricity. Just like AI. AI can affect all of the sectors. Like if you look at finance, AI can easily identify different types of frauds and tax evasion and all those types of problems. And if you go to agriculture, artificial intelligence systems can help predict the yields, and also they can help other things like how exactly to target subsidies for the farmers that really need subsidies. If you go to home affair related sectors, it can help develop risk based prediction and also develop some type of surveillance system needed to control crimes and all those things. If you go to the education sector, the AI system can help develop personalized learning depending on the level of knowledge that the students have and what level of kind of artificial intelligence integration, what type of artificial intelligence system can be needed to basically personalize the learning for any group of students. So the idea here is the AI helps make many type of decisions, and it shouldn't be viewed as an automation tool. It is much more than automation. It entirely changes the logic that things are being conducted all over the world, like how businesses are conducted. And current view in like many global south countries is that digitizing firms and replacing clerks, that type of things have been the emphasis. But the reality is that artificial intelligence systems can enhance decision and can challenge decision, so which is really, really important. So some examples of this use of AI in enhancing and challenging decisions. For example, artificial intelligence systems can flag different types of corrupt procurement practices or patterns, and that is really important for countries which have very high level of corruption. And also, it can predict project failures, and we can identify before the project is initiated or even a project is going on the possibility of failure. And also, it can detect problems like fake beneficiaries, which has been a lot of problem in many countries all over the world. And also, it can detect various tax evasion networks if they exist. So these are some of the things that AI can be used to challenge and enhance decisions. And one of the key bottlenecks that the document does not address is related to data. Uh, Good artificial intelligence needs good data. That is, the data set need to be clean. Data set needs to be various data sets need to be interoperable. That is, interoperability of various systems is important, and also the data must be real time. And the outdated data really will give really a lot of problem with the artificial intelligence systems, which cannot help make a good decision. And current realities in many global south countries, including Nepal, actually I have first-hand experience with all these things, dealing with a lot of different government departments and those offices in Nepal that siloed those data as siloed ministries and various departments, and many of them are based on paper and PDF, and there is really no good quality structured data available to address citizens' problem. And also, it has been talking about the citizenship app, basically providing a lot of things. It might have some problems if the current way that the businesses are conducted and data are available are not significantly changed, modified, or they enhanced. For example, the reality is citizens who want to take advantage of the services or consumer still need to fill out many forms, and also data are not shared. Like you have to go to various offices like the chief district administrations offices and different ward offices of village and municipality and police offices, and you have to again give the data again and again and again, same type of data, because they do not communicate, and it is a big problem. Unless this problem is fixed, like nothing, all this digitalization cannot solve anything. And also there are a lot of delays, and because the manual approval process used, although some of the steps can be completed by using artificial intelligence systems like ChatGPT, that type of system, but many of the processes need to be manually completed currently, and it leads to a lot of delays in those kind of the types of services that are being provided to citizens. So what is missing currently that needs to be fixed before all these digitalized initiatives and different generations of AI can be utilized properly is system that basically talk with each other. So the citizens or consumers do not need to provide and fill up the form providing exactly the same type of information again and again. And AI basically can be used to process, verify, and approve whatever things are needed, many types of decision automatically. So these are some of the challenges that the current like the document, digitalization document for the fiscal year 2083-2084 that has been released currently by the government of Nepal. Although it is a good initiative, there are a lot of things to solve, and also it is important to note that the world has moved to a little bit in terms of the development of AI, which is the latest general purpose technology, latest high profile technology, moved to a little bit different level. And so the document looks like it focuses more on more outdated things, few year old thing. Thank you very much for listening. See you in the next video.